Toei Asakusa Line is a subway connecting from right under Tokyo Skytree to the western residential area of Tokyo. This is a part of the train network connecting Narita Airport and Haneda Airport, so you might have opportunities to use it when you travel. But except the major stations, the towns in between might not be well known and often not written on the major guidebooks. Today I'd like to get off at some stations of Asakusa Line and explore the unseen neighborhoods of Tokyo, so that you can get familiar with the Asakusa Line when you visit Tokyo, and maybe you can explore the neighborhoods if you have some time in Tokyo, in addition to the major spots and golden routes. Let's start from Oshiage Station. This is the station. Narita Sky access from Narita Airport enter Toei Asakusa Line. The train goes directly to Haneda Airport, but today let's get off at this Oshiage Station. The station is directly connected to Tokyo Skytree and Skytree Town, which is a shopping mall. But today we don't go to Tokyo Skytree, let's go outside the station and explore the neighborhoods of Oshiage. You can access Tokyo Skytree from Tobu Line's Tokyo Skytree stations too. Tobu Line landing here to Asakusa and the Tokyo Skytree and Oshiage Station is underground over here. In contrast with the busy Skytree towns, the neighborhoods from right outside the station is a quiet residential area with some offices. This is an area with many coffee shops and hostels opening recently. Hotel Shitamachi places. There are lots of reasonable lodge or hotels around here. First, I head to Nishi-Magome Bridge, where you can overlook the river and Tokyo Skytree together. A little too close to take everything in one picture, but it's a very nice spot to see Tokyo Skytree. Maybe vertical pictures. The cleaning boat just came and deleted the reflection of the Skytree. Thank you for keeping the river clean. It's an interesting, quiet downtown neighborhood that you can explore a coffee shop and enjoy the peaceful walk along the riverside. If you might want to see more full picture of the Tokyo Skytree, another bridge, Jukkenbashi, which is one south of the Minami Jukkenbashi, might be a little bit better for the view. But I see lots of bridges over there, so from any places you might be able to see good picture of Skytree. Now let's go to two small shrines in Oshiage. Alternative Tokyo. Coffee House Marble. Looks like it's not operating anymore. The elevated rail is a Tobu Line, connecting from Asakusa to Nikko, and entering the Tokyo Skytree station. The Toei Asakusa Line's rail continues to Keisei Line, and the rail immediately comes out to the above ground after the Oshiage station and head to Narita Airport direction. The first one is Tobiki Inari Shrine. This Inari Shrine has a massive, about 500-year-old ginkgo tree that survived the earthquake and air raids and protected the neighborhoods from the fire. It's a powerful symbol of resilience in the neighborhood. And the next one is Takagi Shrine. Everything here is shaped like a rice ball. It's dedicated to the god of musubi, meaning connections, which is a play on the word since omusubi also means rice ball in Japanese. You can purchase rice ball shaped charms too. There are two small local shrines, but nice stop for exploring the neighborhoods. Now let's head to the next station, Asakusa. Toei Asakusa Line is the third oldest subway in Tokyo and the oldest one among Toei subways, which is one of the two subway companies in Tokyo. The problem exploring Toei Asakusa Line is there are many stations without escalator, at least in Tokyo standard. I came at Asakusa station. Soba restaurant I wanted to go, but long line. It's a tradition to eat soba in the end of the year in Japan, so the soba restaurant has a long line, so I decided to look for something else in Asakusa. The Kaminarimon Gate. Asakusa is definitely not an off the beaten path or unseen spots. Actually, it's a top spot in Tokyo, but I had to get off at Asakusa because this is about Asakusa Line. I ate tonkatsu at a store called Oribe. It was a price for locals and it was good. After the lunch, let's explore the streets of Asakusa. Now Asakusa is a top destination for international tourists, but it's also a popular destination for Tokyo locals to hang out. Among the busy streets with souvenir shops, you still can find quiet streets with stores for locals. Asakusa is always a fun place to explore. It's a rapidly changing area of Tokyo, but still, it's a must-visit area in Tokyo. But now, it's time to leave. Let's quickly get off at two stations. I am at Asakusa Bashi Station. There's also JR Sobu Line here. I wonder what this is. Icho Hachiman Shrine. Let me try to go there. It's hard to believe it's just one station from Akihabara. Has a lot more downtown atmosphere in front of Asakusa Bashi Station. And I found Ichooka Shrine. I got a Taito City Shrine map. Some trains connecting Narita Airport and Haneda Airport doesn't stop at some small station like this Asakusa Bashi. So you may want to make sure that your train stops at the station you need to get off. And the next quick stop is Higashi Nihonbashi Station. This is a station you can change to Toei Shinjuku Line and JR Sobu Line. Each line has a different station name of Bakuro Yokoyama and Bakurocho. Office area, so it's very quiet as it's the end of the year. So this Ota Bakery is a long-lasting bakery, but unfortunately it's closed today. Bakurocho is famous for its many wholesale clothing stores. There are some shops that you can walk in and purchase clothes too. This Sakazen you see in other parts of Tokyo too, but you can purchase very large sized men's clothes. And next, let's go to Ningyocho Station. This video was filmed in several different dates, so there might be some different weather-looking days. It's a long line. This chicken bowl restaurant in the office area is known for the good chicken bowl, but there was a long line. I usually don't wait for the food in the long line, but I thought I would give it a try. And the senior ladies lined up behind me was saying, let's wait at least 10 minutes and see how the line moves. And depending on that, let's do lost cut. Wasted 10 minutes, but better than waiting longer. So I followed the rule and the line didn't move at all, so I moved on. No, let me be honest. I actually waited 40 minutes longer than them and still line didn't move. When I gave up and left the line, other stores' lunchtime finished, and this day I ended up eating at a chain restaurant. I like chain restaurants. Ningyocho is located right next to the busy office area of Nihonbashi and Kayabacho. While it's near the Tokyo Stock Exchange and big office area, it still keeps its traditional charm with many old-fashioned shops, giving it a warm, friendly old Tokyo vibe. I dropped by the famous taiyaki shop, Yanagiya. I think I waited about 20 minutes here. What surprised me was locals in line wait for 20 to 30 minutes in the line reading books, and they only buy one and leave as they eat it. I waited for a long time. Of course I bought 4 and my dinner was taiyaki that night. Smells so good and it's very thin taiyaki. It's 200 yen each. The name Ningyocho means doll town. Back in the Edo period, this area was bustling entertainment hub, including red light district, like the Shibuya or Kabukicho of its time, famous for puppet theaters, Ningyo Shibai. Today it's also well known for Suitengu Shrine, making it a perfect mixture of history and local life. This is very Tokyo-like street that you see lots many buildings and on the ground level there are lots of shops along the street. Near Ningyocho station, there is a Koame shrine. It is said this is one of the most powerful shrines in Tokyo, and this tiny shrine is busy with lots of visitors, not just Japanese people, from other Asian countries too. And right next to the Ningyocho station, there is a Suitengu station, the Hanzomon line. And this is a Suitengu shrine. There is something I want to show you here is the Tokyo City Air Terminal and the Sumida Riverside. There is a Royal Park Hotel directly connected to the Suitengu Mai Station, and right in front of that is the Tokyo City Air Terminal. Until year 2002, you could check into the airline counter, and also you could do immigration process at this Tokyo City Air Terminal. Obviously, you're not leaving the country yet, but you could do all the procedure here and head to Narita Airport. But as a security concern raises in year 2002, all the function finished. But still, you see lots of buses to the airports. You might not find much reason to come here unless you take a bus, but it was an interesting place that I felt a nostalgia. Now we are close to the Sumida River, so let's see the riverside. So we walk from Ningyocho station, Suitengu Mai station, and we are here. And Sumida River is going around like this towards Asakusa and towards Tokyo Bayside. And across the river is a Kiyosumi Garden, where there is a Kiyosumi Shirakawa station. Now let's stroll around and head back to Ningyocho station. Coffee roaster, but it seems it's closed. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday it's closed. I'm at the Takaracho station. I'm not sure how many people watching this goes to Takaracho, but in case you visit Takaracho, make sure you get off at the gate that has escalator. Otherwise, you have to take long stairs. Takaracho is right next to Tokyo Metro Ginza Line's Kyobashi station, near Tokyo Station. It's an office area that you really don't see anything like a sightseeing spot. But there are some popular coffee shops in this town. This Bongen coffee looks popular and I saw many international travelers, but I'm looking for another coffee shop. I was looking for this raw coffee, but unfortunately, usually it's open. The Google Map said open, but this end of the year day, it was closed. So I decided to walk to the another store near Ginza. Another store, raw coffee in Ginza. This store is popular for the colorful latte art. street which I was looking for to see it. It's called Rainbow Latte, and I chose this raspberry white mocha. You can choose the beans and different taste. You can also choose brown and black. Hayamacho store was closed. I came to this lower coffee in Ginza. I walked a little away from Takaracho station, so let's walk to the next station of Asakusa Line. みんなちょっと東銀座 station. As it's close to Ginza with many hotels, this might be the station many travelers use when you arrive Tokyo. Something you might want to be careful is the platform to Narita and Haneda are not connected inside the station, so you have to cross the street in case you go to Haneda from Ginza side. There are stairs outside the gate in the underground, but there is no escalator or elevator, so especially if you have big suitcases, you might want to cross the street and go down to the right side of the platforms. Also, this station has Tokyo Metro Hibiya Line and Toei Asakusa Line, and it's a different company, and if you purchase a wrong ticket, you cannot use it for another line. So in case you don't purchase IC card and purchase ticket, you might want to make sure you buy Toei ticket. Higashi-Ginza station is directly connected to Kabukiza Theater, where you can see the Kabuki performance. It's also close to Tsukiji, where there used to be a fish market. Next station is Daimon. It's connected to the Hamamatsucho station of JR Yamanote Line, and it's close to Zojoji Temple and Tokyo Tower. It's my favorite neighborhood to stroll around. And this is a street I did live stream several times near Daimon Station. Entrance. This is the entrance of Zojoji Temple. Zojoji Temple's grand gate called Samon is under maintenance to be earthquake proof, and it will come back in year 2032. At this point, they have a big drawing on the wall of the construction site. This is how the gate looked before the renovation started. But inside the gate is a shrine as usual. Zojoji Temple is often described as one of Tokyo's major power spots. According to urban legend, it is considered to a dragon hold, a place where spiritual energy flowing from Mount Fuji towards the Imperial Palace is believed to surge from the ground. Some even say Tokyo Tower was built right behind the temple to amplify and spread this energy across the city. Of course, this is just one of the Tokyo's many urban legends. Still, Tokyo itself was designed with feng shui principles in mind. The northeast, known as the Devil's Gate, is protected by Kanneji Temple and Kanda Myojin Shrine. On the opposite side stands Zojoji Temple. When viewed on the map, these locations form a near-perfect straight line along the edge of the Imperial Palace, set to block the enemy entering from Tokyo Bay. The temple is always busy with locals and tourists praying or making wishes. Now we are coming close to the end of the line. Sengakuji Station is operated by Keikyu Railway, which is another private railway. Trains going to Haneda Airport directly goes to Keikyu Railway from here, and the Asakusa Line continue to Gotanda and Nishi-Magome Station. The station name Sengakuji is coming from the Sengakuji Temple, and I made another video about this neighborhood, so please watch the video if you are interested in it. I decided to get off at Nakanobu Station. Right outside the station, there's a Tokyu Oimachi Line's Nakanobu Station. It's only 2 stations from Gotanda Station of Yamanote Line, but you see the local neighborhoods of southeast of Tokyo. It's not a town tourists visit, and even locals of Tokyo don't visit unless they live here. So it's an interesting neighborhood to see. A lot of kind of old-fashioned stores along the street. My hands, Shimizu. So this is until here, and from here, no roof. But looks like the commercial street continues. The southwest side of Tokyo has lots of little arcade street and shopping street. I would like to explore more in the future. So I got a flower.
2番線は普通千岳寺行きです。
And finally we arrived at Nishi-Magome station, the last station of the Toei Asakusa Line. The station is facing the major road connecting from Tokyo to Yokohama, with lots of traffic. Here you can see the Toei Asakusa Line. Near the station, you see the garage of Toei Asakusa Line's cars. So after it arrived at Nishi-Magome station, it runs this rail and goes the other side and come back to this yard. So pretty much this is everything you see in Nishi-Magome, the garage of the Asakusa Line, but actually there's one more thing to see, and that is the Ikegami Honmonji temple. It's not guided exactly this is the station nearby, but it's in the walking distance. So residential area is continuing, and that is Ikegami Honmonji and the park. Today we've seen lots of temples and shrines, but this is also an important one in Tokyo. Ikegami Honmonji was built in 1282. The highlight is these 96 steep stone steps. They were a gift from the famous samurai Kato Kiyomasa. It's a good workout to reach the top. It is a very special place as the founder of a major Buddhist sect, Nichiren, passed away right here over 700 years ago. You can also see the 5-story pagoda from 1608. It's the oldest in Tokyo. It's a little far away from Tokyo city center, but it's a quiet and peaceful place that you can see the real piece of history. It's very cold, so I got hot water. I hope you enjoyed the trip along Asakusa Line. Thank you for watching. Have a great trip to Tokyo.